How dare she compare herself to Michael Jordan in any kind of way? She's got a signature shoe, and she's pretty damn proud of it. She's an ambitious young woman.
She's been dropping little, gems about this signature shoe release.
Did Angel Reese really just put her new sneakers in the same conversation as Michael Jordan's? That's the kind of statement that makes you stop and question whether she understands the weight of what she's saying. When you claim Jordan-level status without the accolades to back it up, it comes across less like confidence and more like delusion. And that's where Reese has landed, turning what should have been a milestone into a self-inflicted controversy. Now here's the situation of things at the moment. Angel Reese's partnership with Reebok was a big move. She's one of the youngest players in the league to get her own signature sneaker, and that alone had fans talking. For her to land something like this, that's rare. And during the promo run for her upcoming shoe, Reese talked about what the kicks meant to her. She explained how she wanted her sneakers to go beyond basketball. Her words were clear. She wanted them to be worn everywhere, just like Jordan's. You see, things took a drastic turn at that point. Most fans felt that Reese wasn't prepared for the conversation she entered by drawing a comparison between her shoes and Michael Jordan's iconic line. She wanted her shoes to be a cultural icon that people wore every day, not only on the court. She said in her own words, just like how they wear Jordans everywhere, I want people to wear the Angel Reese ones everywhere. It wasn't subtle. She was setting a vision of her sneakers being the next household name. But come to think of it, that comparison was loaded. Jordan's sneakers are more than shoes. They're history, dominance, and influence packed into leather and laces. So when Reese put her product in the same conversation, that's more like she was skipping a few steps. Fans mocked the statement instantly. Some called it delusional. Others told her flat out, nobody is wearing these bricks in the streets. That was the overwhelming tone. People weren't mad about the shoes. They were mad about the words attached to them. A few fans actually admitted the shoe design wasn't bad. They said they might buy them. But the problem? Her Jordan line completely overshadowed the product. Instead of sneaker talk, everyone was debating whether she had the right to make that kind of claim. But let's be honest here, Reese seemed more interested in building a brand than building her game. It's possible to have her shoe be household, but for the sake of her already shaky rep, just don't mention Jordan, who's her PR manager twin. She wants fame first and dominance later, and that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So why did this sting so much? Because Jordan's sneakers aren't just shoes, they're the standard. Jordan built a sneaker empire that's still worth billions today. His shoes connect generations, and the success is tied directly to his legendary dominance on the court. And here's the thing, Jordan didn't just play well. He owned the league, won titles, and changed the sport forever. That's why his sneakers turned into a global phenomenon. People weren't just buying shoes, they were buying a piece of greatness. Angel Reese, on the other hand, is still at the sophomore level of her WNBA career. She's talented, yes, but her pro accomplishments are still limited. That gap made her comparison feel premature and overconfident to fans. Another set of fans dismissed the idea by pointing out that even LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry couldn't replicate Jordan's cultural shoe impact. If legends like that couldn't match him, why would Reese be the one to do it? Angel Reese set herself up with the way she framed her shoe release. She can't shoot layups and expect people to buy her shoes, a fan said. Instead of letting her play do the talking, she leaned into a comparison with Michael Jordan that felt completely out of place. Jordan wasn't just a player with a signature sneaker. He changed the sport, the culture, and the market. Reese hasn't come close to reaching that level, and saying things that echo his path makes her look out of touch with where she actually stands.
Nobody's gonna forget about Air Jordans because Angel Reese has a shoe, but hey, look. She's Reebok, in fact. Hey, I was wearing Reeboks back in the 80s. And I know some of y'all were too. And you haven't heard a lot from Reebok in recent years. And they've attached their brand to Angel Reese, and they're going to see if she can help bring them with some relevance. The Jordan brand is worth about $7 billion.
The shoe itself doesn't help. A signature sneaker should feel tied to the player, their game, and their identity on the court. What she rolled out looked more like a fashion drop than something made for basketball. That kind of misstep makes people question whether she's focused on building a real legacy in the sport or chasing attention off the court. Her timing was off, too. She hasn't even established herself as one of the top players in the WNBA. Player struggles are normal, but they highlight how strange it is to already be talking about sneaker history and global dominance. Building credibility first, through consistency, leadership, and performance, would have made her move into the sneaker world feel earned instead of forced. What really stings is how this plays into a bigger picture of misplaced priorities. If Reese had doubled down on improving her game, people might respect the shoe release as a celebration of growth. Instead, the rollout looks like she's skipping steps, chasing celebrity status before building the foundation that lasts. That's why this whole moment feels less like a breakthrough and more like a distraction from the work she still needs to put in. And to be fair, she's still not solid. While she has flashes of brilliance, she hasn't yet dominated the WNBA the way Jordan did in the NBA. That gap between ambition and reality was exactly what fans pointed out, creating a clear divide in how people view her. Aside from this, Angel Reese has also been very open about her paycheck situation in the WNBA. She admitted that her salary doesn't even cover her bills.
The ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the
I
meeting.
gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Yeah.
She revealed that her rent alone costs around $8,000 a month, while her WNBA salary is only about $73,000 for the season. By her math, the league check doesn't stretch very far.
He ain't pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. Let me do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah,
Is
it covers
that,
that. It definitely covers that.
What is my, I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Times,
Here, I'll do it.
yeah. I don't even know my salary. Does it? You don't even, yo! I'm living beyond my means! It's like, no, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
Angel Reese calling her WNBA salary just a bonus was a risky move. It gave the impression that the league itself is secondary to her personal brand. For someone still early in her career, that kind of framing can easily overshadow her actual growth as a player. Instead of elevating her place in the league, it made her sound detached from the reality most players face. The timing didn't help either. WNBA players recently turned down a proposal that could have increased salaries, sparking a larger conversation about pay in women's sports. For Reese to brush off her paycheck right after that made her seem out of sync with the struggles her peers continue to fight for. It looked less like advocacy and more like bragging. There's also the contradiction in her stance. On one hand, she highlights endorsement deals with major brands like Reebok and McDonald's. On the other hand, she hints at dissatisfaction with league earnings. If her outside money is already far greater, then framing her salary as a bonus undermines the very argument for higher pay. This is why most fans prefer Caitlin Clark. Clark rarely makes bold statements about herself. She doesn't compare her brand to legends. She keeps the focus on performance, leadership, and growth. A viral fan comment even said, "We never hear Caitlin Clark talk about herself this way." That line summed up the frustration for many people. Clark lets her game do the talking, and because of that, her popularity feels more natural. People see her as grounded, disciplined, and focused on basketball first. Reese, on the other hand, got ridiculed for trying to put herself in conversations she hadn't earned yet. Her boldness is part of her identity, but in moments like this, it backfires. And in a rivalry that already dominates WNBA storylines, Clark benefits from Reese's missteps. She comes across as the serious one, while Reese looks like the loud one. Come to think of it, this back and forth defines the rivalry. Reese attracts attention through bold statements and social media buzz. Clark earns respect by letting her game shine. The Jordan comparison made that difference crystal clear. Reese just has ambition without achievements. Yet, while Clark's performance earns her respect. And that leaves one question hanging over everything. Was Angel Reese just speaking confidence into existence? Or did she set herself up for backlash she might not be ready for? Do you think AR1 shoes will make sales? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.